Hi everyone, this is Augustine Muita from the Business Intelligence Agency. This is the 18th part of the tutorial in this series. In this part, we are going to discuss about used and spoiled items. In a shop, you may have some items that do spoil, or you may also have some items that you do use. For example, if we were at a club, we're doing a clubbing business, you may take some beer, drink them. Those beers will be used items, or while doing transportation from one place to another, some bottles may break. So those are spoiled items. In our current case is a chemist. A chemist is a place where we sell medicine. So in a chemist, some medicine may expire. So when they expire, those are spoiled items. Or you may feel headache and take some painkillers. When you take those painkillers, those are used items. So those used and spoiled items are put under the expenses group, because most of the time, wherever an item has spoiled, then it incurs a cost to the business as an expense, so it lowers the profit. Or wherever you use an item from your business, it incurs the profit by acting as an expense. So that's why the used and spoiled items have been put under the expenses group. So in order to make a used or spoiled transaction, just press on the used and spoiled items module. So the next thing is to press this button, make transaction. So press on it, then choose as that item that you want to make a transaction on, is it used or is it spoiled? So if it's an item that has spoiled, just press the spoiled button. So then you get a list of all your items. Then you search for that particular item that has spoiled. Then press on the top center. There's that checkbox, check on it. Then the next page opens. So you may need to write a comment on that item, or you may choose to ignore. So in my case, I want to put a comment. So I write spoiled in the store. That's the comment. Then quantity, how many have spoiled? 2 of them have spoiled. So 2 packets. Then save the transaction. So that way, I've made that transaction as I used. Yeah, it is spoiled. Yeah, spoiled. It is a spoiled transaction. Then the next thing is that whatever we make a transaction as either used or spoiled, the value of that transaction automatically is being casted inside the expenses. So you can see the first transaction here is 500 shillings, spoiled in the store. Yeah, those 2 drugs spoiled in the store. This is the comment. So sometimes you may just want to ignore these transactions from being casted as expenses. So what do? You go to the settings on the top, choose settings, then configurations, then business configurations, then turn off this third setting, cast all used and spoiled items as expense, put it off, then save. So once I've done that, let me go back. Wherever I make another transaction, now used, I want to use that one. I want to use 1. I used it to enhance my health. So you can see the cast as expense is turned off. So when I press the save button, Yeah, one has been used, and you can see it has not been cast to expenses. So you may also do the transaction, but then in this page just cast this item as an expense without going to the business configurations. Now this one is a local setting. The other one was an overall setting to all the users that are using this application. Now this one is it is user centric. So let me spend one, then comment. This time around I'm going to ignore the comment. Then no, let me spend 3 of them. Then let me save that transaction. So you can see 3 of them have been spoiled, but this time around there's no comment. So when I come to my expenses, since I had toggled the cast as expense button, you can see that it has been automatically been cast as an expense, and it is spoiled. That's 750 shillings. So the next thing that I want to show you guys is that the price that is used for either, and the price that is cast depends entirely on your on the business setting side. You may decide that for your case the buying value will be used, or the retail value will be used. So by default the retail value is used for items that are either used or spoiled. But if you want to change it now to the buying value, what you do, just go to the settings, configurations, business configurations, then scroll down to this part, price for used and spoiled items. This one here, set it to buying price. So wherever we used items, the buying price will be casted as an expense rather than the retail price. Now let us do an experiment and see. Come, make transaction, spoiled, 2 have spoiled. You know the retail price is 250, the buying price is 200. So we expect 400 shillings to be cast as spoiled rather than the 500 shillings. So let me come back to expenses, then my expenses. You can now see now the price is 2 times 200, which is 400, and not 2 times 250, which is 500. So right now our buying price has been cast as the expense. So till now, I really hope you've understood me. So if you want to delete, it's just simple. Just press on the delete button. Simple as that. That's how we delete. So that one is very basic. So till now I can say bye. Let us meet in the next tutorial.